It's about to be a Technicolor breakdown. What's up, brochachos? Today we're diving deep into a classic, a legendary flick that's been pumping iron since '39.
It's The Wizard of Oz. Enter the land of Oz, a magical place full of both whimsy and traumatizing terror. Don't let that G rating fool you. It's a mind-scrambling, muscle-building, magical journey that'll leave you jacked and inspired. Somewhere over the rainbow? More like, check out these gains though. But here's the real question. Is this movie actually legit, or will it melt under pressure?
So the whole shebang starts when we're thrust into a sorrowful dust heap, otherwise known as Depression-era Kansas. This place dustier than Lunk's squat rack.
Whoa!
There we find Dorothy, a little lady with a big problem. This grumpy old biddy wants to power drive her little dog Toto into an early grave after biting her because she's cartoonishly evil. It's a real bummer. Dorothy and her fam try to figure out a way to rap out a solution, but it's a total cluster bang. The old lady shows up flexing her authority with papers from the sheriff. Next thing you know, Toto's gone, bruh. Poor Dorothy's heart is as ripped as a bodybuilder on competition day. But Toto, being the sneaky little pup he is, does a little ninja escape and reunites with her. She decides to ditch the whole situation and hit the road. They meet this weird con man who they try to throw in with, but that doesn't work out. He tries to send her home with a phony crystal ball reading about how much her family misses her. This works, sending Dorothy home. Then boom! A tornado stronger than Lou Ferrigno's neck swoops in and whisks her away to the magical land of Oz.
So Dorothy takes a nosedive from like 10,000 feet, somehow lives and finds herself in this Technicolor land. The Munchkins, these little colorful dudes, start throwing a big fat party like it's New Year's Eve. They come out of bushes and sewers and start hatching from eggs all over the place. Why? Because Dorothy just killed a lady with her house. She totally bought it, dude. But according to the townspeople, she was a handful, so ding dong, the witch is dead. They hook her up with these sweet magical shoes they took from the witch's still warm body. Then this other Shrek-flavored witch, dubbed the Wicked Witch of the West, vows revenge. Not for the stone-cold murder of her sister, but instead for the magic ruby slippers. She then disappears into a giant red fart cloud. The Munchkins, being the bros they are, send Dorothy down the yellow brick road to the Wizard of Oz. The idea is that he'll send her back to Kansas to get her Grapes of Wrath grind on.
Along the way, she meets a smart-mouthed scarecrow who complains about not having a brain. He sings a song about it and then tags along with Dorothy after she tells him the wizard might be able to grant his wish of having a brain. After getting pelted with some apples, they come across an axe-wielding heartless dude who just wants to get greased down and doesn't care who does it. Dorothy and the Scarecrow oil him up enough for him to do a little dance and sing another damn song. They let him tag along to see the wizard and fill that void in his chest with a real beating heart. Then the Wicked Witch of the West shows up throwing fireballs like Ryu. Scarecrow bursts into flames, but they figure it out and move down the road. Finally, they stumble upon this lion. A total pussycat.
You're right, I am a coward.
He's scared of his own shadow and wants the wizard to give him some courage. Like, dude, just lift some heavy weights and get over it. So they keep trekking along the yellow brick road, and the Wicked Witch pulls a dirty trick. She grows a bunch of sleepy time flowers, and everyone's out like a light. Luckily, Glinda the Good Witch shows up, throws some snow around, and wakes them up. They finally reach Emerald City, the wizard's crib. After a bit of struggle, they get in and have another parade. It's like a red carpet event, all because Dorothy's rocking those ruby slippers she stole from that dead woman. They get in there, and in the face of all this begging, the wizard relentlessly roasts all these begging ass jokers.
Silence, whippersnapper!
But after some more begging, he finally agrees to help them, but only if they kill the wicked witch and bring back her broom as a trophy. The lion, being the total coward he is, bails out a window.
So they're lost in this dark, spooky forest. The lion's being a total wimp, and the scarecrow's got a gun, like he's ready for a shootout. Who decided to give the brainless dude a gun anyway? The witch sends her most terrifying goons, a bunch of flying monkeys, an elite squad of beasts with the strength of monkeys and the wings of the mighty Pegasus. These little muscle-bound jerks fill the skies before swooping down, whooping everybody's ass, kidnapping Dorothy and Toto.
But Toto, the real MVP, escapes and leads the Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Lion back to the castle. They try to sneak up on our guard and get snucked right back. But the guard skipped leg day and got washed by Dorothy's crew. With new disguises, the boys sneak into the castle with the rest of the guards. They sneak in and find Dorothy but get caught by the witch and her goons. Just when it looks like it's all over, Dorothy throws a bucket of water on the witch and she melts like a chump under pressure. With the witch defeated, they take the broom back to Emerald City to claim their reward.
Hooray!
But the wizard's a total fraud. He's just a regular dude pulling strings and illusions. Everyone is very disappointed, and before they band together and murder the wizard, he thinks fast and hands out a phony diploma, a bullshit medal, and a worthless trinket to Dorothy's 3 friends, and offers Dorothy a ride on his hot air balloon, only for her to be left behind because he actually doesn't know how to operate the balloon. Soft. So Dorothy's all sad and stuff, thinking she's trapped in this weird magical land. But then Glinda the Good Witch shows up, all like, yo, you could have left any time, but you had to kill a couple people first. Weird, right? She tells Dorothy to click her heels together and say, there's no place like home. Dorothy does it, and poof, she's back in Kansas, surrounded by her family and friends. She's all grateful now, realizing how good she had it. Will the woman come back after she discovers that Toto isn't in her basket? Or was she killed off screen in the tornado? We will never know.
That was quite a movie flick, huh, player? It's a mind-blowing trip to a crazy, colorful world. Back in '39, when things were kinda bleak, this film dropped and blew everyone's minds. It's got 6 special effects, tunes that'll stick in your head forever, and deeper meanings that'll make you think. So, what's the deal? At its core, The Wizard of Oz is a journey of self-discovery. The gains they got never came from looking over their shoulder, but getting steady on their path and achieving those goals. To murder that lady. But that is beside the point. The wizards and the gurus that present themselves throughout life are often misleading entities, handing out bullshit advice and false rewards.
The film's historical context is crucial to understanding its impact. Produced during the Great Depression, a time of economic hardship and social unrest, The Wizard of Oz offered a much-needed escape. Its vibrant colors and fantastical settings provided a stark contrast to the bleak reality of the time. The film's message of hope, resilience, and the power of the human spirit resonated deeply with the audiences who were struggling to make ends meet. Moreover, the film's technical innovations were groundbreaking. The use of Technicolor, a revolutionary process that allowed for vivid and realistic colors, transformed the cinematic landscape. The iconic Yellow Brick Road, Emerald City, and the Wicked Witch of the West became instantly recognizable symbols of American pop culture. Considering all the elements of the film, the whimsical characters, the larger-than-life art direction, and the sentimentality holding it all down, I believe it is just and honorable to award this film 3 Resistance Bands out of 5. It would have been more, but show tunes give me diarrhea.
Well, I have a stronger constitution than my pal, and really enjoyed the singing. 4 Resistance Bands out of 5. Why not 5 out of 5? Because there's always room for improvement. Bitch.
You think we're through just because we laid down the fattest film critique known to man? And let you slide without giving you a film-inspired workout routine, punk? Quit playing around and prepare to receive this high-powered fitness knowledge for your ass. Who needs a hot air balloon when you got the power of a good old-fashioned arm circle? Let's get those limbs whirling like a cyclone. Just like the one that swept Dorothy and Toto to the magical land of Oz. Start small, like a gentle breeze, then gradually build up to the full-blown twister. Remember, even the mightiest tornado started as a tiny twirl. So let's get limber and ready to conquer our fitness journey, one arm circle at a time. Ready to unleash your inner lion, tiger, and bear? Get ready to prowl and pound your way to fitness. With every bear crawl, you're channeling the power and agility of these magnificent creatures. You're a stealthy tiger stalking your prey, or a powerful bear navigating through a dense forest. This primal movement will strengthen your core, arms, and legs, leaving you feeling fierce and empowered. I am the king of the forest. Just like the Wicked Witch of the East, we all face obstacles that can weigh us down. But unlike that witch, we have the power to rise above. The Turkish get-up is your magic spell, your secret weapon to overcoming adversity when bullshit tries to crush your spirit. Lie on your back with a kettlebell or dumbbell held in one hand, arm extended straight up. Roll onto your side, keeping the weight arm extended overhead. Press up to elbow. Press up to your forearm, keeping the weight arm extended. Press up to your hand. Press up onto your hand, keeping the weight arm extended. Bring your free leg forward and kneel. Stand up fully, keeping the weight arm extended overhead. Lower yourself back to the starting position, step by step. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember that wicked witch who got crushed and didn't have the strength to overcome. They took her goddamn slippers. Just like giving up will rob you of all you hold dear. These are my ruby slippers, you munchkin bastards! That's it. We did it. No more sitting on your ass watching these movies.
Thanks for watching. Keep moving with the movies.
Remain.
Adios.